welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. I hope this goes well because I'm used to making shorter form content. So let's hope you guys like it and let's hope I have fun. Usually I do make TikToks, but today I had a little bit more time and I was like, you know what? I've really been wanting to start on my first YouTube video and this is gonna be it. So today I'm just gonna do a simple little get ready with me. Okay, so it's currently 5:09 a.m. and I have to be ready before 6:20 because I have a field trip today. So first things first, I like to start off with the byeeee Milky Skin toner. This one, and then I like to use the byeeee moisturizing gel cream. Oops. I used to also have a serum that I like to use with it, but I ran out of it. So I'm gonna be trying to find some other like serums or anything that I could be using on my skin. I have like a combination skin texture, so if you guys know of anything that could be really like useful for that, please let me know because that would just be great. The next part of this get ready with me is my makeup. So here's my little makeup bag. We're gonna start off with, I think I'm gonna brush my hair back so I don't have any hair on my face. And I'm just gonna put it in a simple little like ponytail because I am gonna style it later. So the hairstyle I put it in right now does not matter at all. Let's just get a little hair tie. I have one in my pocket. And I'm just going to tie my hair up. Make sure there's like no extra hair on my face. Okay, first things first, my sunscreen. Now that my hair is all tied up, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Well Glow Suntouchable Sunscreen. This is like a bit tinted, but I feel like once it's like actually like spread out on your face, it doesn't make much of a difference. Like, I think it blends in pretty smoothly. And I really like it, but I also feel like sometimes it does leave my face a little oily. And I have been working on trying to find a different sunscreen that doesn't do, well, I know that sunscreens are like usually gonna leave your face pretty oily, but I am also trying to find a new sunscreen because I am running out of that one. And I do like it, but summertime is coming and I'm really gonna need it a whole lot more than I need it now. So I'm gonna be looking for some. I found a super glue one at TJ Maxx the other day, but I did not get it. And if I do go back, I'll try to go get it because I think that would work out really well. I've heard that it's pretty good, so I'll try that one out. If not, I'll probably just get like a clear one, like a regular one, and then just use that because I do use a BB cream anyway, so I don't think the tint really matters because I'm gonna put something over it anyway. Now the next part of my get ready with me, or like my daily routine, is this no pore primer from AOA. All the makeup that I use is from AOA Miss A because I had money and I decided to use it all there. I've been wanting to get more like actual name brands, but right now I'm only using these, which is fine because I don't even do that much makeup anyway. I think the main things that I do is mascara and blush. And right now I just have like all this extra stuff because I bought all of it. So I don't really see a need for me spending money on anything that's a bit more expensive because it's not like I really use all of it. But having it would be really nice. And if I did have it, I think I would actually do my makeup more. Since I have been doing my makeup more now that I have this, it's like a little inspiration to like actually do my makeup. But I don't really see a need for getting anything now. Maybe like next year or maybe this summer once I work, I'll probably just go ahead and get anything that like I really want. So yeah, this part I usually do like to skip. I don't really like it, I don't love it, but I do it sometimes, is like I said, the BB cream. This is in shade, actually, does it have a shade? I actually say like what color it is. I only do a tiny bit of this because it's not foundation and I don't use foundation. So I usually like to use this right where I'm going to use my concealer. And yeah, usually like right where I'm about to use my concealer. So that would be like a little under my eyes and a tiny bit on my forehead, tiny bit on my chin. And then when I spread it out, I don't like to use my fingers. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't like to. So I use a brush. I use this brush, which is also from byeeee. So like I said, all the things that I'm using are from byeeee. I like to use this just to even out like my skin tone, especially like here, because I feel like it's a bit, I don't know, it's a different color. So I'm gonna blend it all out. So just to make sure that whenever I put my concealer on, it's actually like covering something, you know, it's not just sitting there. So I like to blend it out. And put my concealer over it. Okay. Now the next part of my makeup routine is this concealer. I don't know what shade it is. Like I said, a lot of these don't really have like an actual shade name on them. I think when you go on the site, it tells you the shade like once you're about to order it. But other than that, I don't think like these have a shade on them. Maybe I'm just blind. Well, I'm not wearing glasses right now, so I really can't read. But I'll figure out the shade names and I'll let you guys know. And then I use this really dirty beauty blender. I need to wash it. I'll wash it today. But it's like really tiny, so it's like perfect to get like here. And then for this step, I'm going to be using my mirror so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Now that I realize that this concealer is a bit orange, but that is okay. I mean, because usually I have a lot more BB cream on, but today I decided I didn't want like as much. I usually just like to do this, like a line basically, and that's all I do. I don't like to do too much because I feel like sometimes it also creases and I don't really like that. So that's usually the only thing I like to do. Then obviously I like to blend it out. I like to go down a little and I like to go up a little just to make sure that like my skin doesn't look uneven from the concealer. I like to put it a bit around my eye, like I said, just to make sure that it looks even because this is a bit orange, so you don't want to look like slightly pale on one side and then orange on the other. It doesn't look right, obviously. So you blend it out around the entire surface of your eye. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I do look a bit like my skin tone and then a bit orange. But I guess the blush will even that out. Or, actually, I know what I can do. Let me get it real quick. Actually, I've decided that before I do what I was planning on doing, I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer in so it doesn't crease as much. So this is also AOA Puff and Set Translucent Setting Powder. Can we see that? Yeah, okay. This one, I don't know. I don't know if I'm not using it right or something, but like what's it called? The powder does not come out and it's like really weird. I don't know if I'm using it wrong or like it's just defective or I don't know, but the powder just won't come out. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out how to use it without like making a huge mess because like I said, the powder won't come out, so I have to open it like all the way just to make sure I could at least get a tiny bit. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that without making a whole entire mess and like not getting too much on my face. Let's see. Just gonna do everything that goes under my eyes. Actually, I also decided to like put the powder on there before because the powder also does make it a little less orange, which is why I decided against doing what I was gonna do, which is like bronze up my face a little. I think I should be fine. It does make it a little bit less orange. I'll like brush it off in a second. So I think, yeah, I think I should be fine. Oh, you see that? It's like a little crease. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna fix that. It'll be fine. Like, I don't think you can see it from far away. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, now with this Wet n Wild brush, I will brush everything off. Make sure it's fully off. And you can see, I think, yeah, it looks so much better now that it's not as orange. That's why I like to put the powder on. And now I will be using this brush to put my blush on. This is in the shade Be Mine. Also, I need to sneeze. Okay, sorry, excuse me. I don't like to use a whole lot because this blush is actually really pigmented and I did not know that the first time I used it. Yeah, so I like to get a little and then pat it off because there's so much. Or wipe a little on my hand. Then I kind of smile to get it right on the apple of my cheek. I think it looks better right there since I do have more of a round face, and I think it just looks better there. I don't really know. I'm not a whole expert on this whole makeup thing. I just think it's really fun and I really like doing it. And I really like how I look when I do it. So I go here, go here. I think that should be a pretty decent amount. That might be too much now. It's not a whole lot, but I'm trying to lower how much blush I put on. I think I have blush blindness sometimes and that's not good, but that should be fine. And if I see I need a little bit more, I'll put on a little bit more, but that'll be later once I have my glasses on, once I can actually see what I'm doing, because right now I'm literally just going for it because I really can't see. So yeah. Now for one of the parts that I feel really just seals it off is my lash curler and my mascara. Personally, I use the Prosa mascara. I got that one in Mexico. It is a whole lot cheaper in Mexico, I feel. I think whenever my cousin bought it for me before sending it here, I think she got all of them for $12. And on Amazon, I think you can buy a 3-pack for $12. So it's definitely a whole lot better to get over there. But if you're having someone send it to you, then it's basically the same price. I don't know. My sister-in-law had gone to Mexico, so she picked it up from my aunt's house and then brought it here. So I only had to pay the $12 that I owed her. So yeah, let me find them real quick and I'll show you which ones I use. First things first, I use the black one. This is Professional. I like to start off with this one because of the brush type. I feel it just gets in between everything. And then I like to go in with the microfiber. This is the light gray one. There is a dark gray and a light gray. This is the lighter gray. I like this one. I feel this one just makes your lashes a whole lot longer and it makes them look a lot prettier. So once again, I'm going to use my little mirror and I'm going to start off with the Professional one. Okay, wait, these are my lashes before and they're curled, so just keep that in mind. I have pin straight lashes. Actually, I have pin straight lashes and this keeps my lashes up all day. I feel it's a bit dry. Not dry, because then it would be crumbly. It's a little thicker, so my lashes don't fall. I've tried using the Essence one, the Lash Princess I think it's called, and I'm not a huge fan of it. It would just make my lashes fall. So I like it, but I wouldn't say I love it because I don't think it lasts all day. But it also might be the fact that I changed techniques. I don't know, I guess this one's a bit lighter because that one, even if I did the technique that I do now, it would still make my lashes fall. But what I'd like to do now is, I like to only put mascara on the lash that has been curled, not like this part. Also, I don't know how to curl them without them like going like that. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm learning. But I like to kind of close my eye and only do the top part so that it doesn't like fall. Now that I have that one, I'm gonna use this one. If I can open it. There we go. Get rid of the extra. Once again, open it. And do the same thing. It's okay if you get mascara on your eyelids and stuff. Don't worry. You can just clean that off later. I like to like kind of do like this so that I get in between all of it and my lashes are like evenly coated. Also, why I like to close my eyes like this is because then you can get them as long as possible. Like now they look a whole lot longer. Yeah. I also prefer to do my mascara on my left side with my left hand. I just feel like it turns out better, and I also have like less of a risk of getting it all on my nose like that. Because, you know, I'm like not reaching over. Sometimes I do like to go back with that same black mascara, like over this. I just feel like it seals it off pretty well. I think I'm gonna do that today. So, okay. Yes. Now I'm just gonna seal it off. Just a tiny bit. I also like to do this one on my bottom lashes. I don't know if I want to do bottom lashes today. I think I might. Okay. For my bottom lashes, I like to look up and bring my mirror sort of down-ish. And I guess that just gets them a whole lot better because you can actually fully see what you're doing. These are my lashes now. Very nice. But as you can see, I have like a whole ton on my eyelids and like on my bottom lids. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip, gonna take some micellar water, just get it, make sure that doesn't spill, and I'm gonna clean off underneath. Much better. And I'm gonna clean off the top. I do like to close my eye fully to make sure that I have all of the extra off. Like I don't want it to have like a tiny little line there. It looks a little awkward when you close your eye. And it just looks better when it's fully clean. I'll come back when it's all done. Okay, I feel like having lashes makes just like a huge difference. These are them now. They look gorgeous. Yay! Okay, and now to end everything off, I'm gonna do a tiny bit of this e.l.f. lip tint. This is in the shade Basic Beige. I don't know why that was so difficult. Actually, I can wear my glasses now. So I'm gonna take just a, make sure my lips are dry. Okay, just a tiny bit. This is in the shade Basic Beige, e.l.f. lip tint. I'm running out. There's not much in here. I like to do a tiny bit on my lower lips and a tiny bit on my upper lips, because my lips do get pale sometimes. Sometimes they're like a nice, pretty shade, and I'm like, wow, gorgeous. And then sometimes I'm like, what the freak? So today I just decided to do a tiny bit because I feel like they were a little bit more colored. And then, okay, this is thebomb.com from Glossier. I got this from my friend on my birthday. Very great. Thank you, Hope. Okay, just a tiny bit to moisturize the lips. Very nice. And I keep this in my purse at all times. Even if I don't do the tint, I love this lip balm, or the balm, whatever it is. I really like it. It's really good. So yeah, just so y'all know, I don't do setting spray. I don't like how the setting spray feels. I don't like how it smells. and it leaves my skin really oily, so that's why I don't use it. Anyways, here is the makeup. Very nice. I'm gonna do it without glasses. Ooh. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna put these back on because I can't see. And now for the hair. I'm not actually really too sure what I want to do with my hair today. I wanted to straighten it, but since I think I'm gonna be outside, actually I don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't want to get like sweaty and then like have it like frizzy. I really don't know what I want to do with it. Do I want to tie it up? Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me get my brush. I have my brush. This is the Evolve brush number 535. Very nice. Very sturdy. Okay, I think, actually I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking of like, I don't know, but that's what I did yesterday, and I also didn't really like that because my hair still looked really poofy. I had like a headband. I'll put a picture in there somewhere. Did I even take a picture yesterday? No, I don't know what I'm talking about, but Lordy, what am I gonna do? I could like, I don't even know if I want to have it down. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be okay with that, like, later on. So, I could tie it up and leave like this front part out. Maybe, but I feel like that looks awkward. Well, I could style it, obviously. Or I could just put it in like a full ponytail like this. Wait a minute. Okay, let's take that out. Brush this. Okay, let me use this brush because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with that. And I'm brushing it kind of to the side. I feel like that's what looks better. Off. If I had long hair, I probably would have braided it, but it's gone now, and I don't think it's ever gonna come back. I just really like having my short hair now. Like, I really like it. I do miss my long hair sometimes. It's just so pretty. It was also really dead, so it was like just long dead hair. So I'm gonna tie it up. In my side little ponytail. And I'll put gel on it because obviously. This is the extra hold, no, sorry, freeze hold from Grwm. Really like this one. And just to make sure that like my hair really doesn't get up, I'm gonna be using the freeze hold hairspray. I really like this hairspray, it's really good. And this is also really good if you have curly hair. Like, it holds in your curls and it makes them crunch really nicely. Okay, freak. Okay, I have to like start hurrying up. Alexa, what time is it? Okay. Alexa, what time is it? Uh-oh. That gives me 20 minutes to eat breakfast. That's perfect, actually. Okay. Wow, very nice. I feel like as long as you like your makeup, you should like your hair, like whatever just goes along with it, like this. I'm not really a huge fan. That's why it's not like a full slick back, because I feel like I'd look really awkward, like an egg or something. So I'm really glad I like my makeup today. Now I'm gonna put some hair gel right on top, especially on the places that you know are usually gonna stick up. Then my slick back brush, just to like brush it back, obviously. Get all of my little hairs, and then I'm just gonna, yes. And now for these ugly little side pieces, I'm gonna take the tiniest amount of gel, literally just that much. 2 fingers. Do this. Do this. And then I'm gonna make it curly. Oh, owie. You're probably gonna have to use like heat if your hair is naturally straight. Also, if your hair is naturally straight, then like, I guess you don't even have to curl it. Like, it would just look fine like that. What the freak? Might need a tiny bit more gel on the bottom parts. Oh, interesting. I think I might need more gel. Oh my lord. Okay, you see, this one always turns out better than that one. I don't care. Okay, now the last part is for me to get a uniform, but I'm not going to show you guys my uniform. So this is basically it. Ignore the ugly girl. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my first YouTube video. I enjoyed making it, and I hope it's actually long enough. What if this is like 5 minutes? That'd be really sad, but that's okay. I doubt it. I think it's probably 10 minutes because I talk a lot. But you guys, please like this video so I can be motivated to keep making videos because I really like it. I think it's really fun. And like, give me suggestions on what I can do to fix it, or like anything else I can do in my videos. Also, follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram. So yeah, bye.